We dated for about a week before we had sex. And I lost my virginity to Myrka. I was so nervous.
Wanna know something? Never mind.
What? Go.
No.
Yes.
The first time was the only time we used a condom.
So, are you excited to go with your mom?
She always makes me feel kind of bad. The relationship with my mom growing up, I kind of just thought I was like her help. When my parents got divorced, we didn't have a lot of money. So my mom was always working just to survive off basically just paying rent and getting food. We rarely went out to eat. We rarely went out to places together as family. Mostly because my mom was always tired from working, but just because it was always just for her trying to save money so that we can afford the things that we really needed. I'm kind of nervous, to be honest. I haven't seen her in a while. Like, 3 weeks is a while for me, but yeah.
When he broke the news to me that Myrka was pregnant, Ethan said, Myrka's mom is not going to be happy, and she has told her before that if she were to ever get pregnant, that she would have to leave. And so I said, well, you know, a lot of mothers say that. It may not be true, but Myrka's mom said, okay, you need to leave.
So Ethan asked us if she could move in so that they can raise the baby together, and we agreed that that would probably be the best thing to do. Michelle and I were in a similar position as Ethan and Myrka. When we were 15, we were pregnant.
I did, unfortunately, have a miscarriage, but I was asked to leave my house and stay with Charlie so that he could support me. My parents, they were still supportive. I mean, they helped us out as much as they could. In Myrka's case, you know, her mom really didn't want anything to do with the baby. Okay, Myrka, we're gonna take off.
Okay.
Good luck with your mom today.
When I found out Myrka was pregnant, I felt that I had been betrayed. It's unfathomable, but Ethan's our son, and we were willing to allow Ethan and Myrka to continue to live at our house because the one support system that Myrka had already closed her out, and that was her mother. There was no way I was gonna do the same thing to Ethan, because then they would have both been on the streets with our grandchild.
Just listening to what he said, it just feel devastated that the only person I had there for me didn't want me anymore, didn't want anything to do with me. And people that really don't even know me were willing to take a chance on me. I already know I'm gonna cry. I was crying.
It'll be fine.
I feel like it would be hard to see my own mother if I was kicked out by her. I would feel nervous.
Since I moved in with Ethan's parents, I haven't seen my mom in 3 weeks, nor have I gone to church with her.
So the idea of that I never see my mom, like it freaks me out. I don't know, like it messes me up.
I am Liliana, I am 38 years old, and I am Myrka's mom.
Let's go. Basically, when I know that I'm gonna see my mom, I kind of get a little bit nervous just because I never know how she's going to react. Especially since
My mom and I haven't really hung out or talked or anything since she kicked me out.
Well, let's get one thing clear. I didn't kick her out. She kicked herself out. She knows that I love her, but at the moment that she decided that she was gonna be sexually active, that's when she started considering getting kicked out of the house or getting herself kicked out of the house. This is a decision that she made, not me.
How far is the church, Mom?
About 5 minutes.
Mom, you know what I'm craving?
What?
Food.
Good to know.
We didn't even have dinner yesterday because I told somebody to have the kitchen clean by the time I got home, and guess what?
It wasn't clean.
It wasn't clean. So get what he didn't get.
Dinner.
I had been taking care of my brother since I was like 9. My role was to clean up and cook for him because my mom was out there working. So I do feel bad that now she's just relying on my brother to do all these things, and I know he's not mature enough to get them done.
I'm not a lovey-dovey person, and in Mexican culture, the way I grew up, you know, parents are very strict. So I don't cuddle my kids. I believe you need to let them suffer a little bit just so they can learn.
How's school?
Stressful.
So did the principal called you to their office to talk about the pregnancy and stuff right now?
They told me, they're like, if you want, like, we can change your schedule so that you can have easier classes. And I was like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want easier classes.
You have to understand that for me, her future was the most important thing. I wanted her to go on in life and be successful. So the main rule that I gave Myrka is do not come out pregnant. That's gonna be like the worst thing you can ever do to me. So when Myrka told me that she was pregnant, my world came crushing, literally. I couldn't breathe. It was just so hard on me. And in my mind, I'm thinking we're just another statistic, another single parent not having enough time to be there for her kids. And that's why she was pregnant. It has been the worst thing that I've gone through. When I found out that you were pregnant, you know how I felt.
You thought the world was gonna end?
Yes, but I mean, you made your choice, so let's not get confused about that, you know?
So ever since I was little, she has had high standards for me, and I always tried to please her and make her happy so that she wouldn't be disappointed in me. And then this comes out that I'm pregnant, and it, like, everything just shatters. Like, everything I had worked for, everything that I had done, like, it didn't matter. It didn't matter how good I was in school. It didn't matter how responsible I was. She didn't want anything to do with me. I am only 19 weeks pregnant, and I haven't even been able to hold my baby, and I can already say that I don't know how people are able to abandon their children and not love them. This is the strongest bond that I've had with anything ever, and I haven't even met it yet.
When Myrka, Ethan, and Michelle and Charlie decided that terminating the pregnancy was not an option, that's when I decided pretty much that I was out of it. You know, this is not my problem. I am not gonna be responsible in any way for Myrka or that baby. And people can judge me and people can say that I'm ugly. I really don't care. I cannot bring up a child, raise a child that is not mine. Like, you live your life, I live mine.